Good afternoon, LC people. What's Dave been on with today, you ask? I went to the petrol station first thing and got a can full of petrol down there. Righto, pulled the bike out. The first thing I did was put the battery on it. That was my first problem. For whatever reason, very, very tight to go in there. I had a hell of a job. And then I found out, yeah, it's split. Not a lot, but a little bit, the airbox is. Anyway, I got that on. Okay, I'll go through the electrics. I didn't get the neutral light, the oil lights, and the pass light. Had the indicators, the oil and the main lights, brake lights, you know, that kind of thing. So I investigated that, and what I found out was, really, it was in a false neutral. Back wheel spun, and well, okay. What I would do is, I took the cover off the other side and took the wire off the neutral switch. It all grubby and dirty and shitty in there. Cleaned it all up, earthed it out to the engine. Way, I had neutral light. Put it back on, and yeah, it must have affected all the other instruments because all the electrical system is now working. The fuse box was filthy. The servo didn't want to work. Cleaned all the fuses and all the clips that hold the fuses. So that was an electrical problem. I had sparks. Brilliant. To-do list is coming down a bit. I've ordered parts, fork seals, float valve repair kits, air filter plugs, something else I forget now. And it's got reed block spacers on it. Okay, I go onto the carbs. I pulled the carb off this side, and the guy said, the chap that sold him gave him a video. Don't know how long ago the video was. And what I discovered was, it had aftermarket emulsion tubes. They're obviously keister, needles. All the jets were right. Clip position was actually in the middle instead of the one up from the bottom. It should be on what is it? The fourth clip down. It's actually on the third. No big deal. Okay. So he's lowered the needle. Then what I discovered really when I took the bowl off, yeah, that's right. That's a choke side bowl. It's got the little jet in there for the choke. And I'm hoping that the other side has got the one on that should go on this carb. Yeah. So basically I've got a choke carb bowl on a non-choke carb. I hope the other one is basically the one that should go on here and not one of those, because otherwise I'll be back to stage one why the problem is. But I'm going to take the reed block spacers off it and have a look, because I should imagine he's put Boysons in it and he's tried to clear up a mid-range problem. But, you know, best will in the world. If the carburetors are not assembled properly or the right bits in the right places, it's going to have a difference, isn't it? So, yeah, that's my next job, and I'll keep you posted about Dave's findings, but I'm pretty sure that'll be the wrong bowl. And I'll see what's going on. See, the problem with them spacers is the carbs are sat back the width of that spacer, and it's hard to get the rubbers on. Maybe that's the reason the airbox has been messed with. The temp gauge didn't work, and it was a crappy wire that was connected onto the head. Now, when I looked at these box of bits, there was a spare gauge and a spare switch there. I can only assume the guy that had it didn't really finish the jobs off, because this one sticks. When you press it, it does a bit, but it wants to service. But it doesn't want to go back, look. I've got to help it. To push it down a bit. So he's obviously thought, I've changed that, and I've changed the clock, thinking the clock was at fault when it wasn't. It was the wiring. And I'll keep you posted about this car. Thanks for watching. Dilly dilly.